What I'd like to show you right now is our hand trap and pummeling drills. We don't necessarily use these as a fighting technique, but it allows us to get into the fighting technique. So what we're going to do, we're going to start from a reference point with our hands up. So we're here. Obviously, we're not going to start fighting from this position. This is just a reference point so that I can do the moves. So we're starting from here. My first initial move is I need to control his elbow. If I control his elbow, I control his whole arm, which is what's attacking me. If I try and just put my hand here, he can bend his elbow, he can move his shoulder. If I put my hand on his shoulder, now he still has full range of motion to do whatever he wants. So I want to trap the elbow to his center. So we're going from the first reference point. What I'm doing, my hands are up. I'm going to use my left hand to check his elbow. As I check, I'm driving forward and hitting with a back fist or a straight punch. It doesn't really matter. You can even use a claw to the face if you wanted to use it for more self-defense. So I'm here. As I check it, I can go right into the face, clawing the eyes. I can go to a backhand, a hammer fist, a straight punch. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you like to do. So we're going from our first reference point. I'm going to trap and strike. Obviously, he's not just going to stand there. He's going to try and put his hand up to deflect the shot or absorb it. So we're here. As I trap, he puts his hand up and he stops my move. The fight doesn't end there. I need to counterattack his move. So I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to spear through the middle as I grab his wrist, pulling it, and elbow him to the jaw. So this is all happening at one time. I'm breaking his base and pulling him in as I elbow him with the point right into the jaw or the side of the neck. So if we were to go again, the first step would be trap, punch, block. I'm countering his counter with an elbow. From here, my next initial move is just going to be coming to a chop to the throat. So we're here, I'm checking, he's blocking, I pull him off center, I elbow him in the face, I'm going to strike to the throat. All right, one more time. So now he's going to counter my move by blocking it. All you have to do, he's just going to bring his hand up. Most people are just going to bring their hand up to protect the face. So I'm here, I trap, go to the strike, he blocks it, I shoot my hand through, elbow to the face, I come with this, he brings his hand up. I can't just go, oh, the fight's over. So a second I feel this, the sensitivity drill is going to allow me to turn, release, and punch him into the face. So the setup works just like this. I trap, hit, he blocks, I feed through, I grab, I elbow, he traps my hand by putting his up, I pull and punch. All right, so one more time, we're here. I'm not so much concerned about my footwork right now as I am with the hand trap, because we're going to be wrestling around and my feet are never going to be in this position. They're going to be changing to either a wide base, a sugar foot stance, left or right forward. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my balance as I'm striking. So we're here again. I trap, back fist, feed it in, elbow, hit the throat, which he blocks, then I pull and I strike. Now my next setup, after I strike him, maybe I want to go into a hold or a restraining movement. So as I punch him, I'm going to reach around and set a key lock right here. I'm holding the elbow to my chest and keeping this in. I don't want to be way out here because I have no leverage. I want to be nice and tight. And then I can take him down or I can snap it. So one more time, we're here. I trap, good. Punch, and now I'm going to go on the next setup, which is setting the key lock or shoulder dislocation right here, nice and tight. Sometimes in the process of me punching him and starting this move, he's got a free hand, all right? Boom. I always need to be aware of that free hand. Since most people want to punch the face, I'm not so much worried about the body shot. And if the body shot hits me, it doesn't interrupt this move right here. If it hits me in the face, then it interrupts my move. So as I set this move, he's going to punch. I cut through with my left hand and elbow and strike. So the idea of this drill is to give me reaction to whatever he's doing. I can just, by feel and pressure, attack, return, attack, defend, whatever needs to be done. So we're going from our first reference point again. As I trap, he blocks, I feed it through, elbow, he blocks it, I punch him. If as my punch comes, he punches with the other one, I feed this through. And then I elbow and I strike to the throat. I can also set up a straight arm bar. So the variety you have, the more you do this drill, you're going to come up with your own stuff. Especially if your system is like a leverage-based system, you're going to find all your holds and moves in here. I don't have to break down every single possible outcome. So we're going to do it one more time from the reference point. I trap, hit, over, elbow, hit the throat, punch. Now, you saw that one setup. Look, I just came up with this right now. If I hit him here, if I want to go into my takedowns, I'm going to use my left hand to brush his arm up, as I step through, lifting the head up and taking his back. I'm gonna be right here. I always wanna have my head on him like a pillow. I never wanna hold him here because he's gonna spin around and hit me in the back of the head, or he turns with this hand and I eat an elbow. So if I'm here, if he tries that left elbow on me, I'm protected. If I go, oh, what am I doing? And he turns with the left, bang, it's gonna hit me right in the face. This elbow to the face is not gonna feel good. So we're gonna do it on the opposite side just so you can see it. I'm doing this move nice and slow so that way you can watch the video and learn the move. You can watch it several times. So we're here from our first reference point. I block, I throw my back fist, he traps it. Now look, my hand shoots through this way. Pulling him down as I elbow the face, chop the throat, which he blocks. Switching my grip, straight punch to the face. From here, I can set the wrist lock, right? If that doesn't happen, and as I said, he throws a punch, I'm clearing it, elbow, and chop again. And then I can go right into my come along technique right here. So, like I said, this is a reference point right here. This would happen if we were throwing punches and our hand clashed. So, if we're in the fighting position and he threw his punch and I came here, I would immediately go into my trap. So on here, he throws his punch up and hit it. Right, here it is. Right, I'm using a hammer fist to the eye or the temple. I can also trick him doing attack by drawing. I'm going to get his attention down low so that I can do it high. So what I would do is I'm here, I throw a fake to his groin area, he puts his hand down. Now two things are going to happen. Either I'm fast and I hit him, or he brings his hand up. So we're here, as I go he blocks, he brings his hand up. I don't wait like, oh man, I just go right into my move. So once again, if I attack low, high, and I trap. Real simple. You can keep changing and alter the drill. The lesson is designed to let you put your own personality into the move. All right, so I hope this helped you with some of your martial arts.